Happy Masters Week, friends. So I went for the first time this year and I posted about my haul. So I've never received more social interaction and questions, comments, overall concerns for my well-being, etc. So per your requests, I'm gonna go through what I bought and tell you what it cost. As some of you know, I also collect Masters gear, vintage Masters gear. So here's my 1986 glass with a freshly made azalea in it. This was the year I was born, and it was the last time Jack Nicklaus won. So all the hats were 34 bucks, pretty much all around. So we have the egg salad hat, the lilac, it's got like a little needle point, rope hat, no year. This is like their tech material. They were all 34. This one is from previous year. I think I got this one online. Probably paid, I don't know, 70 bucks for it. Which is why you buy it from the pro shop. But this visor, 28. So they had socks. These were a 2-pack that was 20. Each of these were 15. The little housewares. So I've got these Christmas ornaments. This one, hole 12, aim and corner. It was 30 bucks. The other one I got for my mom is this one. It's the pretty globe, hand painted, has the year. This one was 38. The coasters, these are, I think there's like 10 of them, honestly, but it's like a little, I don't know if you can see the shine, but it's leather on the front, cork on the back, 18 bucks. Everybody's favorite gnome is the caddy ornament with our friend Scout. This was 30. This is my favorite from the kids area. This is the piggy bank. It was 45. I got there at 6 a.m. and they were still sold out of big gnomes, but I did get a mini gnome. So here's Scout, and this was a whopping $29.50. The Masters shot glass. This one doesn't have a year, but it does have the logo. It was $18. This year's coffee mug that I decided to get is the one with all of the illustrations. This one was also $18. These porcelain bowls. I love a tiny dish. So this is just a 3-set, and this was $39. The viral Scout salt and pepper shakers. These were $38. Hilarious. The little plushies. So I have the girl version from this year. She was 15. The bear, he's got the year on his foot. He was 18. This version is a vintage one that I got at one of the vintage stores in Augusta the day before I went. And he was only $18. Okay, so now we'll go into more housewares. So this 24-ounce corksicle, this was $39. The caddy water bottle I've wanted for many years, and this one was $49. It's currently in use. Awesome, such high quality. Okay, so these were some of like the more expensive pieces, but they had some of the handbags that they do every year. So this tote has the top handle and the shoulder strap, made in Italy. It was $178. The wristlet version of this was $98. And there was a bigger tote that was, I just don't use bags that big. And I believe that one was $235. Then we have our kids cup. This one, they always make a cute little, I think it's 16 ounces-ish. But this is a Tervis cup. This is $18. Then the candles that they do, which is the Augusta Pine and the Azalea. These are the little mini ones. So the whole set was $40. And if you get the bigger version of each of these, those are $40. So the little ones were $20 each. Then I love a serving tray. And I saw this one. So it's really nice. This was $25. One of the other vintage pieces that I picked up while I was in Augusta is a version of this. I'm not sure what year it's from. If any of you people know, let me know. But that one is a glass. It's like back painted glass. And this was $39 from the historical golf room for you Augusta people. Okay, so I have 2 dogs, Lily and Luna, and they obviously need dog accessories. So we got each of them a bandana, 15. 2 collars, 2 leashes that are the pink ones. The leashes are 19 and the collars were 17. So now I have like a bunch of the little pieces that, you know, get at checkout. So these are the magnets, so $8. The commemorative pen for this year, $10. It's got the dates. This keychain, 10. Hat clip with a ball marker was 12. And then the par 3 contest pen was 8. So ball sleeves, 17. This box has the year. This one doesn't. Neither of the balls have the year on them. Your golf towel, 20. Then you've got the dish towel. So they did a tea towel edition of these, I think last year, maybe 2 years ago. But either way, this one was 30. Very cute. Looks like the Cat Studio, I think is the brand. This is, I don't know what year this is from, but this came from a local consignment shop in Augusta. I am always looking for the jewelry. And so I don't know if you can see, but this is a very fun little rainbowy color piece. Super cute. Comes in an Augusta national bag. I'm assuming this is from Berkman's. I actually don't know, but there's a lot of different versions of this bracelet, and I paid $2.49 for this. This is the hat. I mean, it's the hat that, did you even go to the Masters if you don't buy this hat? This was $60. My favorite hat, though, is the hat I didn't have on my bingo card, which is a terry cloth Masters green bucket hat that was $39. This also came in hot pink, and I do have slight buyer's regret for not purchasing that one. Some of the other, fanny pack. So this fanny pack, again, it was one of the more higher priced items, but I love it. They have had this for a couple years now. There's also a navy one and a gray one. It's just really high quality. I love it. It was $125. And then these are from some of the local vintage stores. I thought this was a weird style for the Masters to make in 17. Ringer tee's not really their vibe, but I do like it. I enjoy it. Meanwhile, this one has to be from the 90s. This one has like the OG Magnolia Lane logo. And magnolias, I think those are magnolias. Anyway, I probably paid 20 bucks for this, but I'm also kind of searching throughout the year. Last year, my friend Chelsea went to the Masters and she got me the green edition of this beach towel. So this year, I got myself the pink one to match. And these towels, each beach towel was $39. But also, why stop at 2 beach towels when you can get 4? So the Northgate shop had the stripes, and then the Southgate shop had just the logo itself. So I got the striped version in pink and green. Again, each one of these was $39. My favorite find that I did not know it existed is this blanket. It's humongous. Upside down. I don't know which way you can see it, but either way, it's gigantic. This was $145, and you can bury me with it. I had to get the umbrella, iconic. It's very large. It was raining when I got back to Charlotte, and I used it. She's big, folks. 2 little tabs. That's how you know. But this was $45. This is another weird vintage find. I can't tell if this is Vera Bradley. Old school wannabe Vera Bradley. I don't know, but one of the, I think it was second time around consignment in Augusta maybe, but this is obviously very old. This is a wristlet before there was a wristlet. I don't know, it's my favorite color, lime green. And then last but not least, you can't go to the Masters without your jute bags. So I got the big one for this year that was 20. And then I also like to pretend that I got to go to Berkman's. So I bought myself a Berkman's bag. And I think I paid $19 for this. Also from a local Augusta shop. I know you're wondering, Whitney, what are you going to do with all of this? And no, it's not all for me. Although most of it's for me. Let's be clear. But I forgot to show you the shirts. So I'm sure you've all seen the pink crew neck sweatshirt. So there's like a little daffodil yellow one. It's just a crew neck. I think it comes in a hoodie too, but either way, this is a small and this was $75. My favorite find is this Magnolia Lane sweater. So it's not cashmere. Originally, I thought it was. This is the most expensive thing that I bought, and I would absolutely do it again. It's got the clubhouse embroidered and the logo. This was $235. For those of you that know the famous pajama pants, they do them every year. These are another Magnolia Lane collection. They always border on, they're kind of ugly, but they're kind of adorable. So I just went with it and said, well, YOLO. So here they are for this year. These are small. They have the little thing here. I think last year they were piped, I think with a pink and kind of lime green color. And then they had like little squares all around them. Then I just got 2 t-shirts. Obviously we love a caddy theme. So this year for $25 is this one. It's got the 25 on the left chest. All the t-shirts were $32. So I got that one. And since I couldn't get a big gnome, I decided to get Scout on a shirt. So this one has the year on it also. So the logo here, then the back. This is a small, this is $32. And then last but not least, this one's in the package because it's actually a gift for someone else. And this is one of their quarter zip tech materials. It's a men's, it is a medium, and it was $125. So there you have it. All right, as I look around trying to think what other things I can show you, I did obviously get some cups from the event itself. The lemonade was killer. I had a lot of it. The Crow's Nest beer, delicious. I did go to the Malvin House and they did have the famous Jason Day sweater vest in a cookie form. So I don't know if I will ever eat this or just frame it, but shout out to Malvin. And then I brought home some cheese straws, mini moon pie, some regular potato chips, barbecue potato chips, and 2 cookies for good measure, a water bottle, a koozie, because everybody needs that. My old school Nana visor is what I brought with me. Didn't end up wearing it, but this too, found it in Augusta thrift store a couple years ago. And then shout out to somebody's mom who made this that I also found the day prior, and a gold golf ball thing. So not all of this is Masters branded, but there you have it. That is my haul, all in roughly $2,500, worth every penny. There you go.